This video is a complete satirical review. If you base your purchase off of the game in question, then you don't deserve the game anyways. Holy shit, Ubisoft, do you want to fix For Honor before you release this game? No? Alright, let's do this then. If you didn't get your kicks from slicing up knights, samurai, and Vikings, then maybe you'd feel more at home shooting up the South American drug cartel in Bolivia. This is Ghost Recon Wildlands. The last Ghost Recon game I played was back in 2004 when I was a little kid and I didn't understand anything when it came to tactfully and strategically finishing the objective. I was too busy gunning and running and getting killed. But that was 13 years ago, and I'm much older now. And nothing has changed. I played the beta, and I died a lot. So what is this game? Well, you play as a special operative whose sole purpose is to bring down the Bolivian drug cartel to its knees. But it's with a small group of 4, while the cartel is 1,000 strong. So, your basic Tom Clancy unrealistic power fantasy. The only reason you go into Bolivia and topple the drug cartel is because America wants to control the cocaine market, and drug cartels are a huge obstacle, which leaves you with the job of getting rid of the competition.
No, that's not the story.
Then why are you there?
One of your guys got killed.
That's it? Jesus. You get to use a wide variety of the same 4 types of guns, which pretty much all handle the same. Remember, sliders don't mean anything when it comes to comparing your guns, and are mostly for show. Before you start the game, you get to customize your character, but it's very basic and you get to choose between tough-looking dudes or very strong lesbian women who are independent and don't need no man, because they're lesbian. The gun customization is a little more broad, as you get to choose what attachments go on the gun. However, from personal experience, you'd be smart to choose a long sight for your gun and pick off enemies from a distance, because that way you can't get hurt. Sure, you may be branded as a coward, but you'll be the coward who lives instead of the hero who dies. You also get to use a plethora of neat gadgets like a drone that makes noise? Why the fuck would you ever have a drone? Just read the fucking script. Grenade launchers will also help you out in case you find yourself fighting a heavily armored car or helicopters. Wasn't Tom Clancy about realism? Why are you making this so hard? I just don't think this is realistic. You're using the wrong equipment. You also get to upgrade your character with increased stamina and health. Well, what about gameplay? From the several hours I've played with my friend, I enjoyed yelling commands in anger as we tried to play the hardest difficulty. You can go back and forth between first person and third person, which is really jarring and confusing and sometimes got me killed. The cars handled like they were on ice, but that was fun because there's not much you can hit in this world since the map is ginormous and has close to nothing in it. The helicopters are harder to control than in Battlefield, but once you get used to it and when you unlock the parachute, they become a fun way to commit suicide as you base jump into an enemy base unprepared. Well, what about the all-important graphics? Well, I played on an Xbox One because my friend downloads way too much porn and probably has close to 1,400 Trojan viruses. Who the fuck downloads porn? So I can't tell you how pretty the game looks because I played it on a console like the fucking cuck I am. Speaking of porn, can you masturbate to it? This one's a tough one. On one hand, you have very nice looking curvy guns, but on the other hand, you have lesbian women and really rough and rugged, tall, bearded, handsome men. I think with enough determination you can. All in all, I enjoyed this game's beta. I rate this game truck nuts out of ceramic dishes. I'm just glad that Nintendo keeps all of its franchises going. They'll get to them eventually. Anyway, let's get right into it. I'm going out on a limb here and say I'm probably the 957th person who claims to be the